Once upon a time, there was a little girl with golden hair that sparkled in the sun. Her name was Goldilocks. Goldilocks lived in the countryside with her mother. Her mother would always warn her to stay in the meadow and to never stray far when she would go out to play. One day, when her mother wasn't looking, she took off into the forest to explore. She was very afraid that she got lost. She then found a little wooden cottage. Goldilocks peeked through the window of the little cottage. She couldn't see anybody. She then knocked on the door. No one answered, so she then walked inside. In the kitchen, there was a fire burning. On the table, there was three steaming bowls of hot porridge. She picked up a spoon to give it a taste. She tried the biggest bowl first. Yuck, she said. This porridge is too salty. She then tried the middle bowl. Ew, this porridge is too sweet. Lastly, she tried the smallest bowl. Yo, she said, this one is just right. After her feast, Goldilocks fell very sleepy. She then sat in a big chair, but it was much too high for her. She then sat in the middle chair, but it was still too high for her. She looked around and found the smallest chair. She sat in the chair, but sadly, it broke into pieces. Goldilocks still felt sleepy, so she went off to explore the cottage. Upstairs, she found 3 beds. She tried the biggest bed first, but it was much too hard for her. She then tried the middle bed. Oh no, this bed won't do. It's much too soft. So she tried the smallest bed. It was just right, and she fell fast asleep. Goldilocks was still sleeping when the 3 bears came home to eat their breakfast. But to their surprise, when they entered the kitchen, Papa Bear realized that someone had been eating his porridge. Mama Bear also realized that someone had eaten her porridge, or tried her porridge. Baby Bear said, "My bowl is empty. Someone has eaten all my porridge." Then Father Bear saw the chairs. "Someone has been sitting in our chairs, especially mine." Mama Bear said, "So has mine." Baby Bear said, "Someone sat on my chair, but it broke into pieces." They went upstairs to find the person. They went into a room where all 3 beds were at. The baby bear saw his bed and he yelled, "There's somebody in the bed. He probably slept on all of our beds." As they realized that it was Goldilocks, they went up to the smallest bed. Goldilocks opened her eyes and saw the 3 bears standing over her. She screamed and jumped out of bed and ran out of the house. Straight home from then on, she listened to her mother and never went to the forest again. Yeah.